Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're feeling the divine energy flowing through you today. Take a moment, wherever you are, to breathe deeply and center yourself. Because today, we're diving into a topic that can absolutely transform your understanding of life, reality, and your own incredible power. Manifesting your health and reality, using the profound wisdom of Dolores Cannon. Have you ever felt like you're just a passenger in your own life, buffeted by circumstances? Do you sometimes wake up wondering why certain patterns keep repeating? Why certain challenges keep showing up at your doorstep? What if I told you that you are, in fact, the architect of your own destiny, with the power to create anything you desire, simply by following 3 essential rules? Beautiful soul, you're about to discover that you've been wielding this power all along. You just haven't been taught how to use it consciously. Dolores Cannon, a pioneer in hypnotic past life regression, spent decades communicating with what she called spirits, or the subconscious mind of her clients, revealing hidden truths about life, death, and the vast spiritual realms. Her work has unveiled concepts that challenge conventional thinking, showing us that our physical existence is merely a small part of a much grander, intricate design. Through over 40 years of dedicated research, thousands upon thousands of sessions, she discovered something remarkable. The same truths kept emerging, regardless of the client's background, beliefs, or culture. And today, beautiful souls, we're going to explore how her insights empower you to literally design your life. Dolores's journey began with a simple question: what happens between death and life? But it evolved into something so much more profound. Through thousands of hypnotic regressions, she received consistent information from diverse subjects, validating the reality of these spiritual experiences. This isn't just theory. It's a tapestry woven from countless individual journeys into the unseen. Each session added another thread to this magnificent tapestry of understanding, revealing patterns that couldn't be ignored or dismissed as coincidence. So, let's begin by understanding the foundational principle. You are a powerful creator. And I mean that literally, beautiful soul. You are not just capable of creation, you are creation itself, expressing through human form. The power of your mind and reality creation. The core message from Dolores Cannon's work, repeatedly affirmed by the entities she conversed with, is that thought is energy. It is creative, and it makes things happen. This isn't just a New Age cliche. It's a fundamental law of the universe. Let me repeat that for those in the back. Your thoughts are not just random neural firings in your brain. They are actual energetic frequencies that ripple out into the quantum field and shape your reality. The entities told Dolores, "Oh yes, you bring those things upon yourself. Whether it's fears, successes, or challenges, your thoughts are constantly influencing your reality. If you focus on fear, you tend to draw those very things to you." Think about it, beautiful soul. Have you ever noticed how when you're worried about something specific, it seems to manifest? That's not bad luck. That's you, unconsciously using your creative power. Let me share something profound here. One of Dolores's subjects explained it beautifully. When you think a thought, you create a form. If you think it often enough, you give it life. Every single thought you've ever had still exists somewhere in the etheric realms. The repeated ones gain strength and eventually manifest in your physical reality. This is why worry is so dangerous. You're literally feeding energy to outcomes you don't want. This is a powerful statement. Dolores found that if you can truly visualize something in your mind in vivid detail, it must come into being. This is because your imagination is the palette of your creations. The universe has a job to fill your order, but you have to be precise. And here's where it gets really interesting, beautiful souls. The universe doesn't understand don't or not. It only understands the energy and image you're projecting. So when you say, "I don't want to be sick," the universe receives the image of sick and delivers more of it. Don't be vague with your desires. Just like ordering a hamburger, if you don't specify what you want on it, you might get something you don't like. Dolores shared examples of people who manifested a car that wouldn't run or a perfect man who was already married, simply because they left out crucial details in their visualization. Let me expand on this with another example from Dolores's work. A woman wanted a house. She visualized a house, felt the joy of having a house, and sure enough, she inherited a house. The problem? It was in terrible condition, needed massive repairs, and was in a location she didn't want. Why? Because she forgot to specify a house that was move-in ready, in good condition, in her desired neighborhood. The universe is literal, beautiful souls. It gives you exactly what you ask for. Nothing more, nothing less. The secret isn't just wishing. It's seeing your desired reality as already accomplished, already manifested. This removes doubt and aligns your energy with the outcome. Dolores explained that when you see it as done, you bypass the ego mind that says, "But how?" and you move directly into the frequency of having. You know that feeling when you order something online and you know it's coming, that relaxed certainty. That's the energy you want to embody. This is where many people get stuck. We try to limit the universe by figuring out every step of how our desires will manifest. The wisdom from the other side is clear. Just say what you want, give an exact picture of it, release it, and then sit back and watch the magic. The universe will fill in the blanks in ways you could never imagine. Beautiful soul. Let me tell you about another case. A man wanted to become wealthy. He kept trying to figure out every step. Maybe I'll get a promotion, maybe I'll win the lottery, maybe I'll start a business. He was so focused on the how that he was blocking the manifestation. When he finally let go and just held the feeling of wealth, of security, of abundance, money came to him through a channel he never expected. A distant relative he'd never met left him an inheritance. The universe has infinite channels, but we block them when we insist on controlling the pathway. Dolores herself applied this in her work, visualizing her books in bookstores, seeing people pick them up, and hearing them talk about them. She would see herself signing books, see the lines of people waiting, feel the pen in her hand. And sure enough, her books became published and internationally recognized. This consistent evidence led her to believe that there are no limitations except those we place on ourselves. The 3 simple rules. With such immense power at your fingertips, you might wonder, are there any guidelines? Any boundaries? Beautiful souls. This is where the wisdom gets even deeper. Absolutely. Dolores Cannon's teachings present what we can distill into 3 simple yet profound rules for conscious creation. Think of them as universal laws that ensure your manifestations contribute to the greater good. These aren't restrictions. They're protective guidelines that ensure your creative power flows in harmony with the universe. Rule 1. Never create anything that will harm any other person. This is paramount. Your power is for creation and upliftment, not destruction or injury to others. And here's something crucial. The universe knows your true intent. You can't trick it. If deep down you know your manifestation would hurt someone, even if you try to justify it to yourself, the universe reads that true intent and the manifestation will backfire. Rule 2. Never create anything that will take away from another person. This means your manifestations should not come at the expense of someone else's well-being, resources, or free will. It's about expanding abundance, not reallocating scarcity. Beautiful soul, there is no shortage in the universe. You don't need to take someone else's piece of the pie. The universe can bake you your own pie, fresh and perfect, just for you. Rule 3. You can create absolutely anything else you want. Within the boundaries of the first 2 rules, the universe is your oyster. Your desires for personal growth, health, relationships, career, and abundance are all supported. Do you hear that? Anything else? That dream you've been afraid to voice? That goal that seems too big? That healing that seems impossible? If it doesn't harm or take away, it's yours for the creating. These rules aren't about punishment from a vengeful God, as Dolores' work debunks that concept entirely. Instead, they are intrinsic to the harmonious flow of universal energy and karma. If you act outside these rules, you don't get punished by an external deity. You create negative karma for yourself, which you will eventually have to balance. The universe simply ensures balance. It's like a cosmic accounting system. Every debit needs a credit. Every action needs a balance. Let me share something important here. Beautiful souls. The entities explained to Dolores that when you violate these rules, you create what they call distortion in your energy field. This distortion attracts experiences that will teach you why the rules exist. It's not punishment, it's education. The universe is always teaching, always guiding you back to harmony. This understanding shifts the focus from fear to responsibility and conscious choice. You are not a puppet. You are the master of your destiny, constantly influencing your reality and the lives of others. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is a vote for the reality you want to experience. Manifesting health and well-being. Now, let's talk about something deeply personal to many of us. Health. Beautiful souls. This might be the most important part of our discussion today. Dolores Cannon's work offers profound insights into the connection between our spiritual state, emotions, karma, and physical well-being. One of the most striking revelations is how unresolved emotions, especially unforgiveness, anger, and grudges, can directly manifest as physical illness. Dolores recounted a man whose widespread cancer was linked to his intense rage against his ex-wife. The message from the subconscious was clear. He needed to forgive and let it go. The cancer was literally his anger eating him alive from the inside. But here's what's remarkable. When he finally forgave, when he truly let go of that rage, the cancer went into spontaneous remission. The doctors called it a miracle. Dolores called it natural law. Beautiful soul, what anger are you holding on to? What resentment is eating at you? Your body is keeping score. Forgiveness is presented not just as a moral virtue, but as a practical, albeit not always easy, way to release karma and heal yourself. Holding on to negativity only perpetuates the cycle of suffering and sickness. Once the subconscious mind delivers the message and you understand the root cause of your ailment, it often disappears. Dolores witnessed miraculous, instantaneous healings in her office simply by uncovering these karmic or emotional blockages. Let me share another case. A woman came to Dolores with crippling arthritis. Her hands were so deformed she could barely use them. Through regression, they discovered that in a past life, she had been a cruel overseer who had broken the hands of workers who didn't work fast enough. The arthritis was her soul's way of understanding the pain she had caused. When she genuinely felt remorse and asked for forgiveness, not from some external God, but from her own soul and those she had hurt, her hands began to heal. Within weeks, she had full mobility back. In the spiritual realms, there exists a magnificent temple of healing, which anyone can access, even while still in a physical body, through meditation or dreams. This temple, described as a beautiful jewel-like structure radiating electric gold and vibrant colors, is a place of profound spiritual cleansing and rejuvenation. Beautiful souls, this isn't a metaphor. Multiple subjects who had never met each other described the exact same temple in precise detail. Upon entering the chamber of colors and light, discarnated souls are cleansed of any lingering negativity or trauma from their past life or death experience. For those still incarnated, it's a place to receive healing for their etheric bodies, which then mirrors into the physical body. The colors there don't exist on Earth. They're alive, conscious, healing frequencies that know exactly what each soul needs. The guardian of the temple emphasizes the importance of a positive attitude and the power of concentration for physical manifestation, such as weight loss. They also caution against alcohol and tobacco, as these hinder spiritual growth and inflict pain on both physical and spiritual bodies. The guardian explained that these substances create holes in your aura, making you vulnerable to negative energies and blocking your natural healing abilities. A simple yet powerful tool for health and protection is the visualization of white light. You can envelop yourself, or even an entire building, in a pyramid of shimmering white energy. This light transforms any discreative energies, what we might call negative energies, into constructive ones, promoting healing and protection. Beautiful soul, let me teach you exactly how to do this. Close your eyes. Visualize a brilliant white light above your head, so bright it's almost blue at its core. See it descending, forming a pyramid around you. The base of the pyramid extends about 3 feet beyond your body in all directions. The light is alive, shimmering, pulsing with divine energy. Any negative energy that touches this pyramid is instantly transformed into positive, healing energy. You can extend this to your loved ones, your home, your car, anywhere you need protection and healing. It's a way to convert negative energy to positive, aligning with the universal principle that energy cannot be destroyed, only converted. Asking for this protection in the name of Jesus or any other deeply held belief is equally effective, as it's the principle of directed energy and belief that matters. So, if you're struggling with health issues, remember these principles. Examine your emotional landscape. Practice forgiveness and consciously direct your energy towards healing through visualization and positive intent. Your body is listening to every thought, responding to every emotion. Speak to it with love. Beautiful soul. Understanding the larger picture. To truly master your destiny, it helps to understand why we are here in the first place. Dolores Cannon's work paints a comprehensive picture of our existence. Beautiful souls. Once you understand this bigger picture, everything else falls into place. The earth is described as a challenging school where souls come to learn emotions and limitations. It's not always easy, but every experience, especially the difficult ones, serves as a lesson for growth. Think about it. In the spirit realm, you're unlimited. You think of being somewhere and you're there. You think of something and it manifests instantly. But that's like learning to paint with every color already perfect. Earth is where you learn to create beauty from limitation, strength from struggle, love from loss. We don't reincarnate to be punished, but to learn more, to add to our knowledge, and to accelerate our spiritual development. Each lifetime offers a unique quality to learn in our quest for perfection. Some souls may take 120 lives on average to reach a certain level, while advanced souls might do it in 10. Beautiful soul, you might be further along than you think. The very fact that you're drawn to this information suggests you're an old soul, ready for advanced lessons. Karma is the universal law of balance, cause, and effect. It's not a vengeful God punishing you, but the natural consequence of your own thoughts and deeds. Every action, good or bad, is a cause that will have an effect. The goal is to evolve and create good karma, liberating ourselves from repeating lessons. And here's something beautiful. You can create massive amounts of good karma through simple acts of kindness, forgiveness, and love. One genuine act of unconditional love can balance lifetimes of negative karma. This is a crucial, often misunderstood point. Dolores' subjects consistently stated that there is no physical place called hell. Heaven and hell, as taught by some religions, are often self-created realities based on one's beliefs and expectations during the transition after death. If you expect hell, your mind will create that experience until you realize it's a construct of your own belief and can release yourself. These states are temporary, allowing the soul to learn and move on. Beautiful soul, let me explain this more clearly. When you pass over, your consciousness creates your initial experience based on your beliefs. If you believe in pearly gates, you'll see pearly gates. If you believe in nothing, you might experience a void until your guides can reach you. If you believe in hell, you might create a hellish experience. But always, there are loving beings waiting to help you realize these are just constructs, ready to guide you to the true light when you're ready to let go of the illusion. Taking one's own life is considered the only thing that can truly be considered upon this side to be sin, because life is so precious and it throws the soul's energy into complete disharmony, disrupting the karmic contract made before incarnation. It doesn't solve problems, it amplifies them, creating more karma that must be worked out in future lives. Souls who commit suicide often go to a spiritual hospital or contemplation area to heal and understand the gravity of their actions. They're not punished. They're helped to understand why their choice created more pain rather than releasing it. A walk-in is a distinct phenomenon where a soul, with mutual consent, replaces another soul in a living body. This happens when the original soul can no longer handle its chosen karma and wishes to be released, and another soul volunteers to take over the body, often finishing the original soul's obligations before pursuing its own. This is considered noble, as it prevents the physical body from dying and allows for continued good or karmic work. It's fundamentally different from suicide, which involves the destruction of the physical vehicle. Beautiful souls. This is more common than you might think. Some of you watching might even be walk-ins yourself, feeling like your life dramatically shifted at some point, like you became a completely different person. We are never alone. We all have spirit guides who are assigned to us throughout our lives. These guides are there to assist, enlighten, and clarify, offering wisdom and support. But they never force or control our free will. Earth is the plane of choice, and our destiny is firmly in our own hands. We are encouraged to ask for help and our guides will respond with love and clear guidance, often through intuition or feelings. Beautiful soul, your guides are probably trying to communicate with you right now. That sudden thought to call someone? That gut feeling about a decision? That warm presence you feel when you're alone? That's them. They've been with you since before you were born, and they'll be there to greet you when you return home. Ultimately, the purpose of all these experiences, incarnations, and lessons is perfection. To be one with God, to join with God again. This God is described not as a personified, vengeful deity, but as the eternal, unchanging, all-encompassing consciousness and energy that underlies all existence, the glue that holds everything together. We are all sparks of this source, constantly evolving on our journey back to it. Think of it this way. Beautiful soul. You are God experiencing itself subjectively. You are the universe looking back at itself through human eyes. Every experience you have adds to the total knowledge of all that is. Your pain teaches compassion. Your joy teaches celebration. Your struggles teach strength. Nothing is wasted. Everything serves the greater understanding. This profound understanding from Dolores Cannon's work encourages us to shed fear and doubt. Death is not an end, but a transition, a homecoming. And life itself is a grand, intricate play where we choose our roles, learn our lessons, and consciously create our reality. Conclusion. So, what does this all mean for you today? Beautiful soul, it means you are the master of your own fate and destiny. You have the inherent power to shape your life, your health, and your experiences. You are not small. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of random circumstances. You are a divine creator, temporarily focused in physical form, with all the power of the universe flowing through you. Remember these key takeaways. Your thoughts are powerful creative energy. What you focus on, you create. Every single thought matters. Choose them wisely. Be specific in your desires and visualize them as already accomplished. See it, feel it, taste it, live it in your imagination. Release the how and trust the universe to manifest your intentions. Your job is the what and the why. The universe handles the how and the when. Live by the 3 rules. Do no harm, take nothing away, and create anything else you desire. Within these boundaries, you have infinite freedom. Forgive and release negative emotions to heal your body and free your karma. Forgiveness isn't about them, it's about freeing yourself. Utilize visualization techniques like the white light pyramid for protection and healing. Make this a daily practice, as natural as brushing your teeth. Embrace Earth as a school for growth and learning, understanding that challenges are lessons, not punishments. Every difficult person is a teacher. Every obstacle is an opportunity. Know that you are never alone. Your guides are always there to assist you, respecting your free will. Talk to them. Ask for signs. Trust the guidance you receive. Beautiful soul, I want you to understand something profound. Right now, in this moment, you have everything you need to begin transforming your life. Not tomorrow, not when you're ready, not when you have more money or time or knowledge. Right now. The power is already within you, waiting to be activated by your conscious choice. You don't need to fear death, nor do you need to be a victim of circumstance. You are a magnificent, eternal soul here to learn, to grow, and to create. Start today by consciously choosing your thoughts, releasing what no longer serves you, and confidently stepping into your power as the architect of your incredible destiny. What will you create first, beautiful soul? What dream have you been holding back? What healing have you been postponing? What abundance have you been denying yourself? The universe is waiting for your order. Be specific, be bold, be ready to receive. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more insights, and share this video with anyone who needs to hear this empowering message. What will you start manifesting today? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and your stories inspire me and our entire community of beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the profound teachings of Dolores Cannon. Until next time, keep shining your light and keep creating your most extraordinary reality. Remember, beautiful soul, you are loved beyond measure. You are more powerful than you know, and you are exactly where you need to be on your journey. Goodbye for now.